Okay, so the first card is justice, and you might be dealing with some kind of legal situation at the moment. There's the power card over here, so you're dealing with somebody that's very, very powerful, probably, and you're going to have to use a lot of your insights or a lot of your personal strength to actually sort this problem. Whatever this case is, it's causing a big impact in your life, whatever legal issue you're dealing with. And you're needing to do a lot of research in order to actually sort out this problem. So you need to go in over there and ask maybe for some expert advice or somebody who knows a lot more about the situation. You might actually need to do some research yourself. So in the past, you've got the gain card, so you were moving pretty quickly to the future, or things were happening pretty quickly for you, moving away from a very difficult situation. But it seems like there's this brown-haired woman that has halted your progress, because she's got a hand up over there and trying to stop you. So somebody presenting, a brown-haired woman presenting a big obstacle in your life that is causing you to have a lot of delays and problems. Maybe she's the one that has caused this legal issue to come up as well. Now, you're going through a lot of self-doubt at the moment. There's a lot of problems, so you're trying and find the solution, but, you don't even have that much of confidence in yourself. So you are having a lot of difficulty trying to make up your mind about what to do. And you're dealing with people around you that are very, very jealous, that are not giving you proper advice. They appear to be be your friend because they're wearing masks, but really they're saying some really nasty things behind your back. So really be careful of these people that you are dealing with at present during this week. So you're dealing with some kind of legal situation and you're trying to come to a solution, but you're having problems. Don't trust people with sensitive information, so make sure you're keeping your secrets to yourself, because these people are acting out of jealousy rather than in your best interests. So that's the energies for that week. So the main energies of the card is the strength card, and it looks like you are, trying to deal with a very, very difficult situation. Maybe a lot of people are saying things, and you're trying to sort it out. You're trying to get the truth to come out as well. There has been there's a cup on the ground over here, a spilled cup. So you're very, very upset about what has happened. This cup has got blood in it. So something that that was said or whatever happened is really struck you really deeply. So you're very, very, very upset about it. The rod, the wand is also on the ground over here, which says that it's even halted your being able to manifest things. So everything in your life is at a bit of a standstill. You can't get any work done, and it seems like nothing seems to be working out, especially with this rod on the ground. You've got the sword in your hand over here, so you're trying to sort this problem out as best you can. You're trying to tell people what your truth is, but it's a very, very difficult situation, and nobody seems to be listening to you. There's, the surrounding environment is so bleak over here, so you are really struggling in this particular situation. So you are dealing with a very, very difficult problem at the moment, and you are really trying very, very hard. It's taking all your strength to actually cope with it. So what's happening with you? You've got the Seven of Cups over here, and you've got the Queen of Cups over here. So you can see you've been trying to make some kind of choices, make some kind of decisions about how to proceed forward. You are looking to the future, but very, very unhappily, it seems like whatever choices they are, or whatever options have come, are not things that you want. These are not options that you are ready to accept. You don't really want to do these. You're not happy with them. You've actually got your back turned to them, and you're trying to make a new start, but it doesn't seem like anything is there to help you. These options are not helpful options. They are things that you don't find appealing to you, and it's making you quite upset. You've got the Queen of Cups over here. You can see she's even trying to, maybe you're trying to make an offer to somebody. Maybe you're trying to do something. Maybe you're trying to even make an apology to somebody. That could be the case. But the Queen of Cups is generally a queen that's really emotional, and she gets very depressed about things very quickly. So it's upsetting you that you can't decide, or you're not being given that proper option to move forward. Whatever has been presented is something that you're not very, very happy about. You want your Ace of Cups. That means you want a new beginning, but it's not being presented to you at this particular moment. So what's happened in the past? You've got the Four of Rods over here. So you have been trying to have a bit of a stable life. There's been a lot of information. You've had a lot of people come in and out of your life in the last year. And you've been trying to, come out of this particular problem, walk towards that future of, where you're stable, where you're your own person. With the Four of Rods, it's generally, a card of celebration, of victory. It seems like you have been trying to get that stability, trying to get that peace that you've been searching for. You've been trying to put down roots. You've been trying to be productive in the last year. And what's been going on in the last few months, you've got the King of Rods over here. So you might have been, there might be somebody around you. The King of Rods is generally a very powerful person who, you've been looking or seeking for some kind of help or support from. This person might be giving you some options. He's got two rods in his hands. It's almost like he's saying, make a decision about what you want to do next. So you might be taking advice from this person, and they might be trying to get you to do something. Maybe there's some project that you're being offered, or you have the option of two projects, really, something to do, and this person is advising you on which one to actually choose. So this person is, it looks like it's somebody, it's usually, the rods cards usually indicates somebody in your work life, and you're being given two options, and maybe he's asking you to make a choice as to which one you want to do. And looking to the future, it's like whatever choice you make is going to have a lot of impact. This choice seems to have come in the last a few months. Now you've got the Hierophant on your mind over here on your head, so you're thinking about research. You're trying to get some advice. You want some kind of input as to how to make your choice. So you are asking, you are searching, or you are doing some research as to finding out what to do next. So you're trying to get yourself, fully informed and make an informed decision as what to do next. You could also be, seeking some kind of spiritual advice as well with the Hierophant card. You could be seeking advice about money as well, because the Hierophant is a card ruled by Taurus, and that also tends to rule personal finances as well. But whatever it is, you are trying to seek some expert advice and get that information in order for you to move forward. So you are doing your research. Now, you've got the Moon card over here, and this woman is looking to the future. So you are very, very confused about what to do next. She's got the wand in her hand, so she knows she has to do something, but she's not really sure on how to proceed. And you're really trying to make this decision all on your own. The full moon in the back over there, you're pretty much confused as to what to do. This winter scene showing that you perceive that everything around you is not going your way, and nothing seems to be working out at this particular moment. So you're pretty confused. You might be having a lot of vivid dreams, nightmares, not sleeping well, a little bit of depression going on over there as well. And with this Queen of Cups, it could be that all of this decision, trying to make this trying to make a plan, trying to find an option for the future is causing that depression, because the Queen of Cups is also somebody who gets pretty emotional and pretty depressed. It is a card that is ruled by Cancer, so it's something that is, really affecting you quite a bit. Now, what's going on with you? You want the Wheel of Fortune, or you're trying to make a change in your life so that things start moving forward. And you also believe that you have ended a cycle. So whatever has gone on in your life, this is now the end of that particular cycle, and you want to move forward. So really, you've closed the door on the past, and all these cards are indicating that you're trying to step into the future and trying to make the decision to move into the future. You know that your luck has changed, or it's changing at this particular moment, but you're trying to make that decision on how to proceed forward. You've got the Eight of Rods over here. So this is, you want things to come and move quickly. It looks like this man is trying to manifest, and this is probably what you are trying to do. You are trying to do things to make things happen. You're trying to communicate your ideas. The Rods cards usually indicates communication, things moving up, moving quickly, but it looks like you've got the hand in it. So you're trying to push things and make things go as quickly as possible. You are looking to the past, so you're looking at you're trying to get people from your past to try and help you sort this particular problem and trying to move it forward. You're trying to almost, push them into action to help you, because, maybe you're tired of waiting for things to happen. You're trying to make it happen yourself. And even with this Wheel of Fortune card denoting you, it shows, you can see this man trying to make that wheel turn himself. And here this man is almost trying to be a magician to make the past change so that he can move forward. And you're working with new information here. So you've got some enlightenment coming over here. You've looked to the past, you've taken the lessons from the past, and now you're trying to make everything that you've learned from the past work for you in the future. So what's going on with you? You're what you want a really good steady job. With this 3 of Pentacles over here, you can see a lot of learning. Maybe you're planning to get back into work over here, and you can see this man stirring the pot. He's got all this recipes over here. So you're trying to use a lot of information that you've learned, whatever tools you have, whatever skills you have from the past. You're trying to apply it, and you're trying to make you want a job to come in where you can use all your past skills in order for you to get back into work or to make that job productive. You're also working on a bit of a time limit over here. You feel that time is running out for you to actually get things going. So you're a bit worried that you won't be able to get this job and you won't be able to get that work that you want. So going to the future, you've got the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups over here. So with the 7 of Pentacles, it's showing that you are trying to accumulate, resources. With the 7 of Pentacles, it's trying to invest in the future. So you are trying to gather everything that you have. You are using a lot of your psychic abilities to do it. But as far as your money goes, you are trying to get all your, maybe you're doing a review of your finances to see how much you have left. You have looked at your bank accounts. You have looked at your money to see if you've got a sufficient nest egg for you to, be able to proceed forward. But whatever the case is, you are trying to gather all your resources, gather all your wealth together, trying to make sure that you have got your finances. So you're trying to review your finances and get on top of that. And you're trying, hoping that whatever you have, you'll be able to grow it so that you have something that pays off in the future. Maybe you're worried about retirement funds, whether you will have sufficient money left, if you lose your job. So you are worried about finances quite a bit over here with the 7 of Pentacles. And you got the 5 of Cups over here, so you are thinking a lot about the past. You can see this child he looks really upset and sad. Maybe you've done a lot of work. Maybe you are thinking of going back. Maybe you haven't finished a course or finished studying and you're thinking about going back and doing it, starting afresh, completing that particular bit of study that you haven't finished. And it looks like you are going to be doing that with this 8 of Cups over here. So in order for you to move forward into the future, so here you are, mourning the past almost, and, you're regretting what you haven't finished. And it looks like you're going to be taking that step forward, and you're going to be doing studying. And this is the thing that's going to allow you to move away from your past situation. So, generally with this 8 of Cups, you see people walking into the future, but it looks like you realize that study or further education is going to be the thing that liberates you from the situation. It looks like here with this 5 of Cups, you're coming to that realization. Excuse me. And with the 8 of Cups over here, you finally make that decision that you're going to do some further studying or something further down the education front. And that is how you're going to be able to move away from the situation. So you are doing a lot of research, trying to find out information on how to get forward and do this kind of course. So it looks like you want to go down that study route as well. So maybe this is the reason why you're trying to gather your finances with the 7 of Pentacles. And you can see you're using a lot of intuition. This cat's also even looking to the past. So, you are trying to use whatever you learned from the past. This cat's looking to the future. So you're trying to apply it so that if you use whatever lessons you learned from the past and move to the future, you will be able to make things happen. And it seems like, with this 5 of Cups where you're grieving or regretting the things that you didn't do, you finally make that decision with the 8 of Cups that you're going to study and move forward in that kind of way. So you will finally make a decision as to what you want to do. All these options that you're going through at the moment is just getting you back on track as to what you want to do for the future. It seems like you are going to make that decision, and maybe you realize that if you do anything further or improve skill sets or improve your education, that is the way that you're going to liberate yourself from the situation. So the first card you've got there is Crossroads. You're at a crossroads in your life. The choices you make now must be practical, not emotional. You're not at a dead end. You are free to choose the direction that you want to go. So plan. So this man, this particular King of Rods, has presented you with an option about what you want to do. It is a crossroads that you're facing that he's presenting, and it seems like with this cards you are at a crossroads. It says you need to make a decision. You haven't reached the end of the road, but you have a choice as to what you got to do, and you've got to make practical plans in order to move forward. The second card is entrapment. And it says you may feel trapped by a person, career, money, or children. You may also feel that things are closing in around you. This will end within 9 months. Planning is needed. So again, if you are feeling trapped or you are feeling like you're not going anywhere, you can see this poor wolf's got a little something holding his paw here, a trap. This will all end, but you need to be very practical as you plan for the future. And the last card is turbulence. It is not the time to make any career changes, large purchases, or move. Severe turbulence indicates for the next 8 days, make good choices and wait out the storm. So if you're going to go through any kind of problems with the next few days or the next week, just wait it out. It will settle. Don't make anything big. So if you're going into the run up to Christmas, try not to overspend money. Whatever problems you have at work will blow over, and don't make any big decisions at this particular moment. This card is saying that there's a period where things are going to be a bit unsettled, but that will actually, you need to wait out that storm. That will soon settle. That energy is temporary. So in the long run, you do have some kind of choice to make, and you need to make it, do some planning, do some research. You are trying to do that. It looks like, with the Hierophant card, it's research, but it also could be that you want to get into a teacher role or you want to be a student. So that's also about learning, that Hierophant. It's about institutions as well, universities, banks, that kind of thing. So maybe what's in your mind is going back into studying or going back into learning, and you are trying to make that decision. And it is, you're a bit confused about what to do, but, that confusion will clear up if you are very practical in what you do. And it seems like, you are planning on going back into studying maybe next year. So whatever problem you have that you're going with, whatever decision you have to make sure that you are taking the lead and you are acting, thinking very clearly. Don't be very aggressive about the whole thing. It's a time for you to use your strength of character, and it's going to be you that turns this wheel of fortune. So you are in that process of trying to manifest it yourself. So whatever advice is, whatever is going on, you are trying to make things move yourself. You are not waiting for anybody to do it for you. So like I said, in the next few days, if things are a bit choppy or if things are a bit unsettled, just wait it out. The storm will soon pass, and things will start moving around you. But make sure that you are thinking about making proper practical plans for the future.